welcome to Back to the Basics, a class that is specialized in helping you find your empowerment within your back, so that if you are having any challenges in your spine, if you have any sciatic pain, or just want to strengthen your back, this is a great class for you. I'm going to teach you some just wonderful different things that you can do to strengthen your abdominals and your shoulders as well as your legs, and how that empowers your back strength, your alignment, and your posture. We'll be moving through some different stretches as well as strength and alignment moves. So you'll need a chair and or a wall close by, as well as a towel and a mat. Okay, so go ahead and get your tools and grab some water, and I'll meet you down on the mat. Okay, so let's talk about our backs. Our back, our backs, they are one of the most sensitive energy expressions within our vessel. And there's a big reason why. We have 7 chakras that stem up from the base of our spine all the way to the top of our head. And we have a ton of vertebrae that interact with all of our movement from side to side and forward and back, okay? Every time you lift your arm or your leg, you're using your back. And every time you move through your neck, your back is used too. Our back is the center and the hub of all of our movement. So it's kind of like that old song that we used to hear when we were kids. The hip bone's connected to the thigh bone, right? That everything is connected. So if you are feeling something out of alignment, even in your fingers, chances are it's going to be triggered by something going on in our spine. So having practices that really give us awareness to the movement of our spine and how to strengthen different areas in our body, so that when we are moving, we're moving with intention rather than just moving for the sake of moving and not thinking about how we're moving. A lot of injuries happen without thought. Those are acute injuries that kind of just happen because we're moving without thinking and without having a real clear understanding as to what's going on with our body and what feels good and what doesn't. And the second part about that statement is a lot of us are so comfortable not feeling good that we don't even know what it feels like to feel good anymore. So with that being said, I want to get us on our back right now and take us through some empowering movements and strength and alignment conditioning modalities that kind of create awareness to what feels good and what doesn't. Okay? So my favorite way to begin every practice, and you'll notice if you're a client of mine or you've been taking class from me for a while, you'll notice one common thread, and that is I'm always talking and moving you through awareness of your spine. So therefore, every practice we start always starts with our back connecting to the earth, and we're moving and breathing through the spine before we even get anything started. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get on our backs. We'll start with intention, and how we can best create that intention is with breath. So with a nice deep breath in, exhale and push the tummy in, rounding through the lower back, drawing the chin to the chest. Okay, feel the space as the spine curves, and allow your legs to draw into your chest as your body lowers to the ground. Okay, so here we are, back flat flat against the earth. Now the best part about laying on the ground is the ground and your back never lie when they are in alignment together. So go ahead and reach your right leg long. Feel what that feels like. And then slowly lower your left leg long. Okay, here we are laying flat on our back. And these are the different points I want you to check into. So breathe in. And as you exhale, let your feet flop east and west. Can you feel that? Good. Now I want you to draw your awareness to the right shoulder. As you exhale, breathe your awareness to the left shoulder. Notice the space between the shoulder blades as you lift your chin and lengthen your neck. Breathing in, draw your awareness to the center of your spine. Allow it to lift up. I call it creating a little air bubble. So when the hips are down and the feet are relaxed, facing east and west, and the shoulders are melted and open, there should naturally be a very small air pocket between the center of your spine and the earth. Can you feel that? All right, take a breath in, and now let's slowly draw the left leg up and in. Let that left hip open. This is a great space to allow the right side of the body to lengthen and the left side of the hip to open. Now the hips, being the base of our spine, really can feel compressed or sore or even weak from the way that we sit throughout our day and the way that we walk when we are walking and move through the different movements that we move through in our day. And everyone moves different. Everyone's body is different. Everyone's shape is different. The movement and the way that they move, the way that we sit, all different. So my body might look very different in this pose than yours, just as my body might feel differently than your body will. So what I want you to do is just listen. Listen to what your body is telling you. Go ahead and slide the left leg long. Breathe in and feel the connection once again to your heels as they connect to the earth, to your hips as they open through this position, through the center of your back as it lifts up naturally, creating space from the lower part of your spine to the earth. Draw your attention to the shoulders, the right side and the left, and allow the arms to relax easily down by your side with your palms facing up. Breathing in, lift your chin and lengthen the neck. Slowly slide the right leg up, just like the left one was a moment ago. How does this side look like? Breathing in and allow the muscles to relax. Allow the bones to simply open. Typically, if we have our bones out of alignment, these types of poses will, without force or forge, create space so that alignment can naturally fall into space. That's right, if we create space in certain poses of our body, our bones will naturally find alignment. The key is to breathe with intention and allow the body to relax. Allow the bones to relax and to shift easily as the muscles relax off the bones. Great job. Now let's see what happens when we join the left leg to the right. How does that feel? Breathing into the spaces within your spine. Notice if your lower back draws up. Now if it does, tuck the tailbone under and draw the legs together, placing the back a little more firmly on the mat against the earth. Now from here, separate your legs And let's just move through our pelvic bowl. I want you to think of the hips reaching forward as if you're pouring something out of a cup, and then go ahead and tuck the tailbone under, drawing that forward, tilting it forward and back. We're moving through what we call the pelvic floor. And these are all of the muscles that wrap around our reproductive organs, our digestive organs. For women, the birthing canal, and for men, your prostate. So go ahead and lower and tuck and breathe. Inhale and exhale, rocking your back forward, nice and easy, and then tucking it under. Pay attention to your shoulders, keeping them nice and relaxed here. Because remember, everything's connected. If we're tight above, we'll create tension below. If we're tight below, we'll create tension above. Let's pause here in what we call a neutral spine. So we're not tilted forward and we're not tucked under. We're relaxed, nice and easy. Okay? Draw your feet together and squeeze the center of your legs. Notice just by squeezing the center of your legs, you should feel an activation in your core. So breathe into that activated core and slowly exhale, drawing your navel in deeper towards the spine. Feel the tension and the contraction, all the while you're keeping your upper and lower extremities nice and relaxed. From this, squeeze within and then exhale, release. This is a very passive way to strengthen your pelvic floor without doing any flexion from top or bottom. So in the very beginning stages of strengthening your back, this is an excellent way to do that job. So let's take 20 contractions of just breathing and activating the abdominals by drawing the navel to the spine and pressing that spine into the earth. Squeezing for 1, 2, so think of a pulse, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold it nice and tight for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Go ahead and release the tension from your legs and bring the bottoms of your feet together, letting the hips open easy. Hopefully, those hips feel a little more relaxed just from that activation in the core. Let's take a deep breath in and slowly draw the legs together again. Now, place your hand to your tummy. I want you to feel what happens. Open through the legs and then draw the legs back together. Can you feel the interaction of your abdominals just from opening and closing through your hips? Now, when the hips get really tight, they're constantly in that tense place, and that's what gives us that shooting star feeling going up or down. So the more that we can open and close, think of like a little butterfly's wings flapping nice and easy. And the key word is easy. Just relaxes all of the tendons and ligaments and creates some juice in our joints. Think of the Tin Man. The Tin Man was able to move his joints because he had a little oil. So the more that we move, the more that we get that spine moving and those muscles around the spine activated, the more we are triggering signals up to our brain so that we can produce spinal fluid. And that spinal fluid is this beautiful fluid that moves up and down our vertebrae, sending signals out to our body to tell it where to go, what to do, and how to react to what we're asking. So, holding the legs right here, let's go ahead and open the right hip just a little more. Cross the leg over nice and easy. And then take your right hand and press away gently. Don't have to press super hard, just press away nice and easy. And while you're pressing that knee away, draw your chin to the left side. Reach that left arm down the body and relax as you breathe. Breathing in, exhale, relax. Let's do that again. Inhale and exhale. Good. All right, slowly replace that foot down in the ground. Bring your head back to center. Cross the other leg over, and let's release some energy on the other side of the body. Pressing your hand into the knee, relax and create space through the left side of the hip, and then breathe your chin off to the right. Reaching your right arm down the body, breathe in, and slowly space through the left side of the hip. Release that foot down back to the earth and draw your knees in towards your chest. Just from some of that awareness and some of that intention, we should feel a little ease within our spine. Bringing the knees in towards the spine is a great way to release any energy that may have built up in your lower back or the organs. Many organs right here in our belly where we are compressing. As we draw those knees up and in, it's kind of like we're giving those organs a little massage. I like to rock my tailbone up nice and easy. That allows the base of the spine to curve. And in that curve, it's receiving a nice, gentle stretch, creating space in between our hips. Breathing in, let the knees go wide to the body. Once you're there, feel the space into the groin and the inner thighs. Open, lengthen, expand. Allow your elbows to draw down to the earth. Relax through your arms and shoulders. Turn your head from right all the way across to the left. Keeping it nice and easy. Twisting through the top of your spine as the base of your spine is relaxing and lengthening through a nice deep curve. Breathe in, find your way back to center, and then slowly close the knees. Alright, from this space, we're going to gently draw the knees across the body. Now notice my knees are reaching up towards my chest. Keep them up as high as you can go as you reach up. Reach that left arm open wide and draw your chin off to the left side. Now, if you're tight through the chest and your shoulders, you will feel it. Let me just remind you, if you're tight through the chest and the shoulders, chances are your lower back and your hips are tight too, right? So everything's connected. Okay? So when we stretch the top to the bottom, or the bottom to the top, we feel great relief. And just know that as you are stretching, you are also strengthening. Breathe into that space, reach your arm away. If this is really intense for you, you're welcome to lower the arm down. You can always bend at the elbow. Meet yourself where you are in this moment. Don't force anything. If anything, allow yourself to relax more and more into this twist as you breathe. Breathing in, slowly exhale. Alright, gently bring your knees back to your center. It's very common to hear a natural adjustment or a little pop through the spine as the vertebrae find their way back to alignment as the breath and the movement takes us there. From here, let's take the knees and create some big hip circles. In doing this, we're massaging the base of our spine where we have some fused vertebrae and our sacrum. Go ahead and reverse. Again, keeping the chin nice and lifted and the neck. Breathe here and pause. And then slowly draw your knees off to the left side. Keeping the knees nice and tucked in. Reach your right arm up and then let it melt open away from the direction of the knees and allow your chin to fall into a nice sweet space, turning off to the right side. Breathing in, relax through the spine, nice and easy. Keeping in mind that this is a practice, and if we were all masters of it, we would have no need to do it. So creating these movements in your practice each day allows us to become more and more comfortable within this space, which will eventually strengthen us and give us more empowerment in our alignment. Take a nice deep breath and slowly exhale. Notice I move on the exhale, nice and easy through your center. I'm going to reach both arms out from here and lengthen my legs up to the top. Good. Pointing and flexing through the feet. Good, and even if your legs are here, you can barely get them out. Come on, hold yourself, support yourself. This is where a wall comes into place. Bring your body all the way up against a wall and draw your legs up the wall, okay? This is a practice that sometimes I could do each and every day. Legs up the wall, we call it. You want to get your tailbone to the base of the ground and the wall and draw your legs all the way up the wall and let it support you. Okay? Pointing and flexing through the ankles gives our legs a nice stretch, and you should feel a shooting energy go all the way down to the base of your spine where all of that tension and tightness come from what we do as we are moving each day, whether we are standing a lot or sitting a lot. Go ahead and start to rotate through your ankles. Good. And then slowly reverse that movement. All right. So you stay right where you are. I'm going to go ahead and grab a tool that I like to use called a strap. Okay? And if you don't have a strap at home, grab yourself a towel and you can roll the towel up like a little snake, and you can use the towel just as efficiently, placing the towel or the strap around the arches of your feet. Draw your elbows down and just hold. Okay? And again, if your back is sore or your legs are tight, having your legs up against a wall is so beneficial. All right? Once your legs are against the wall and supported, you can put the towel or the strap on your feet just like mine and feel the line of tension, okay? And we want to create that line of tension for a moment, because in that buildup of energy, we have a release. Think of a hose. When you have a hose with water running through it and you fold the hose in half, you create pressure, right? And then as soon as you release it, that surge and flow runs right through it. So what we do here when we're in these positions is create a little bit of tension, because then when we release, right, we have a nice flow. All right, let's get those legs right back up there, drawing the base of the spine, nice and easy down to the ground. Okay, again, if you're tight, your legs might want to be up here. Try to draw your tailbone down. Keep in mind, every day is a practice, and that while you might not be able to do it today, over time and a little bit of consistency, you'll notice the change. Promise. Okay? All right, so from here, I want you to lengthen one leg long and feel the difference. Feel the energy between the right and the left leg. Breathing in, relax through your shoulders, creating more and more space through the neck. Slowly exhale. Sometimes I like to just close my eyes and meditate as I'm lengthening or stretching, breathing in. And then slowly draw the right leg back up to the towel or the band. Place everything up and in, and then lower the left leg long. Good. Draw your toes towards you and lengthen through that leg, nice and easy. I always feel that one side of the body has a little more personality than the next, based on how it's feeling. So you might notice right away which leg or which side of your body feels tight or not. And then slowly draw both legs back into the strap or the towel, and then open the legs so that they are wider than shoulders. Breathing in, bend, and then push through, okay? And this is one of our strength and alignment poses. So as we are pressing the lower back down, lifting through the chin, we are activating the core again, bending through the knees and lengthening, creating just a little bit of pressure, just enough to start strengthening those weaknesses and finding our way to a more balanced alignment. Bend and straighten. You can draw the knees in and push out. Nice and easy. Notice I take on a little more every time. Bending in and reaching up. Bending in and reaching out. Not only are we getting a stretch through the body, but we're also strengthening and activating some of those muscles that are around the joints of the hips, the knees, and the ankles. Good job. Let's take two more here. Bending up and over. And then bending in and away. Good. Now hold that away position and create a little energy through your arms. Breathing in, feel your lower back. If the back starts to arch, your legs are too low. So I want you to hold this position and lower the legs as far as you can go without the back arching. Now this is a really important awareness, and here's why. Especially if you're taking my class. But if you're not, having this awareness will help you in other classes. So oftentimes when you are doing abdominal work or leg work, you'll notice that you'll hear a little popping in your hips or your lower back arching. Well now, from this point on, I want you to experience what it feels like for your back to be holding to its edge. So I want you to reach your legs out as far as they can go and feel your tummy activate without lifting your back. Once you're there, take a nice deep breath and close your eyes. And remember what that feels. I want you to leave an imprint inside your muscle memory. Because now, when you're in class, whether it's mine or another's, and you're doing abdominal work or leg work, and you're asked to keep your back flat, you'll know what your range is. And if your back arches, you'll also know you're out of range, okay? So, in order to keep that integrity within your spine, especially like if you're doing something like leg levers, hinge and tap, sit-ups, right? All of those positions require you to have an awareness of your lower back. All right, so from here, place your feet flat, and let's practice what that feels like. Hands go behind the head, take a deep breath in, and I want you to lift and rise. From this position, anchor through the hips. What does that mean? That means I want you to bear weight down so much that you're anchored down, and there's nothing that's going to lift that up. Squeeze your inner thighs to activate that pelvic floor. Squeeze and lift, and then slowly lower. Now the key to doing everything slow is because there's not a lot of rocking and pulling going on in the spine or the neck, okay? So you want to lift up, once you're there, tuck your chin in, tuck your chin in, squeeze. Your hands should hold the weight of your head, and then slowly lower. Breathing in, let's do that for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really drawing the navel into the spine. Pressing the small of the back down to the mat. 9. And good job. How'd that feel? Okay? Hopefully you felt a little integrity. And that's the start of strengthening your abdominal, which will empower your spine. Alright, so go ahead and rock yourself up and draw that chair in a little closer to your mat. We're going to start to manipulate that in our practice today. So a chair is another great modification that you can use when you are doing abdominal work. And when you are rehabilitating a back or an injury, it's always good to have the supports for your spine so that you're not over-accommodating a muscle imbalance. So you'll notice I'm going to bring my body all the way up to this, okay? And this is what I refer to often in my classes as tabletop. This is what we call tabletop position. Now, this is a modified tabletop. If I'm not using a chair, right, my tabletop looks like that. And that is my back pressing down to the mat, knees over my hips, ankles extended from my knees. Yeah? Okay, so bringing my chair back into play. I'm going to practice with my chair to gain that appreciation and awareness within my body for what it feels like to be empowered and anchored through my hips and spine. Breathing in, I now can stay in this space and continue with doing some abdominal work by simply keeping my hands to hold the weight of my head, tucking my chin in, and lifting up through center. Let's try 10, just like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, pressing the hips down, exhale as you breathe up. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Slowly lower and release your arms open wide. How'd that feel? Hopefully you're feeling good. All right. While we're in play with our chair, I want you to bring the bottoms of your feet together and let your knees open wide. Now, sometimes chairs cannot be the softest surface, so you can always put a towel in between your feet to make that feel a little cozy. So from here, you keep your heels right up on top of the chair or along the edge, and now you can take this stretch, which is what we did earlier, like this, but take that stretch and get some support so that your lower back is connected to the earth and fully supported, enabling your hips to feel safe and open. And that's the key, safe. When hips or our back or any part of our body does not feel safe, it will hold. What is it holding? It's holding tension or tightness in a form of protection from what it is we're in fear of. So that's why the breath creates such awareness, because as we breathe, we can draw awareness to where we're putting the back breath, relaxing through the shoulders, opening through the chest, melting through the heart, allowing the weight of the hips and the legs to just melt, heart opening, feeling safe and yeah, makes all the difference. Okay, let's go ahead and bring our feet back to the chair. And I want you to bring your feet to the very edge, okay? And in this, you'll notice that the knees will come over the hips. So once before, they were stacked over the hips, and now they're going to be over your tummy. Okay? So this is a great assisted stretch. And if I were your teacher in class, I would come forth and I would have you put your feet on my thighs, and I would bear weight, drawing you into this position. But not everybody has the support of a teacher with us. And so if this is a practice that we are trying to incorporate in our day and we don't have somebody with us to assist us in the stretch, putting your feet right up on the chair can give us a nice, natural, supported, assisted stretch, releasing any compression from our lower spine. Again, you want to make sure that your chin is lifted and your neck is long. Reach your arms overhead. And now let's feel how the arms come into play with how our back feels. Breathing in, notice how your shoulders feel as the base of your spine rounds in a C curve and the arms reach. Just like the legs, the arms play a big toll into how we feel through our spine. Oftentimes, as our body is releasing, we might feel a little shake, a little quiver, or a vibration. That's just the energy of stimulation within our muscles as we release some of that tightness. So let's breathe in mindfully. And as you exhale, draw into the base of your spine, connecting, melting, relaxing the elbows down more. Good job. Breathing in. And slowly exhale. Great job. Go ahead and push that chair away. And then roll yourself all the way around to all fours. Okay? Now we're going to come into that same formation, but with a little gravity. So being in this position with the knees hip width apart and the arms shoulder width apart, a nice neutral spine means we're not swaying in the back and we're not round in the back. We're right here in neutral. So before we have any movement through that articulation of the vertebrae, I want you to go back to that tummy contraction. Okay, remember when we were laying on our back and I said we're just going to lay here with a flat back and squeeze that activated abdominals? We're going to do that same exact contraction, but from this position. So with our shoulders nice and relaxed, the elbows nice and relaxed, not bearing any weight into the wrists. Keep everything in your body uplifting, including the abdominals. Squeeze those abdominals up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it for 10 long seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. in round through the shoulders, creating a nice C curve at the top of our spine. And then slowly release the belly, lift the heart, lift the chin, feeling a short spine so that we can feel that shortness and enjoy the lengthening as we round up in opposition. Let's do that again. Receive short spine, lift and release through the belly, and then round up chin to chest, round through the shoulders. Good job. All right. Well, we're going to move into everyone's favorite, child's pose or cocoon. So slide on back, let your belly fall over your knees, and reach your arms nice and long. Now, if you're feeling uncomfortable in this position, and let's say, for instance, your knees are tight or your lower back is too tight, there are three things I would offer you here. First things first, take a towel or a block. You can roll it up. I'll go ahead and grab my yoga blanket here to show you. Okay? And you can roll your towel all the way up like so and place it behind your knees. Okay? So now when we come back, we're not putting so much pressure in that joint. Okay? Now additionally, you can grab a pillow and place it right underneath your chest and reach forward, turning your cheek from right to left, letting that energy shoot out of the spine, releasing any tension. And you can use as many pillows you want. You can stack it all the way up so that your body is completely flat. In fact, we can turn ourselves around and use our chair. Okay? So we have something to support our knees, and I can place my arm right here and release like so. Taking a breath in, rounding up, and release and let go. Good, pulling all the way upright. All right, so from here, I want you to move that chair away if you pulled it in, release the towel from behind your knees, and come right back to all fours. Okay? Now, as silly as this may feel, or look even, I want you to lose all your inhibitions here and judgment and just allow yourself to be pure and simple. Circulate through the hips. Okay? The spine is mostly in a straight position. So when we move that spine laterally, really to give yourself, think about having a really strong hip. Circulate those hips all the way around. Breathing in, let's pause, and then go ahead and circulate those hips all the way around. Now from here, I want you to open your knees, not with the heart, and press back. This time, the belly is going to fall in between your knees, and the arms are going to reach. Now take that pillow and bring your arms above onto the pillow and let your head fall through the shoulders. This is going to lift up your scapula and lengthen your scapula, your shoulder blades, your little angel wings, that lifts them up and releases any compression that falls or lies in the shoulders. So most of us these days are having some tightness there because we tend to energetically hold a lot. And sometimes it's not the weight that we lift off our shoulders, it's the anxiety or tension we have. So breathe in, and as you exhale, release through the shoulders, giving yourself moment to moment opportunity to just release. And again, if you're feeling any shake or vibration to that area, it's just a stimulation to the muscles and your body releasing. So go ahead and take that arm and bring it down by your side and let the shoulders round forward. Running the other one down, forehead down, and
tuck the head all the way up. So breathe in here, bring your nose to the earth, bring your knees back in underneath.
Now, this is another silly looking pose, but I assure you it feels really good, so give it a try.
So I want you to bring your head all the way down. Tuck your chin in as much as you can, and then bring your arms down by your back. You see me okay? Okay. So from here, I'm going to lift up my tailbone and round my shoulders forward, tucking my head down on the even my tummy in, you'll feel a nice release to the top of the shoulders. You can rock back and forth. Tummy is really tight here, so you're strengthening those tummy muscles as you're stretching the spine. And then slowly releasing that go. Let's do that again. Breathe in, round up to the top of your head, round the shoulders, tummy is tight. And then slowly release and then rounding up one vertebrae ever so slowly.
Whew. That always gives me such good vibes. All right, so while we're here, let's go ahead and stretch our neck a little more. Sitting upright, and again, if this is hard on your knees, you can come right to a seated posture. In fact, why don't we all do that? Find our way into a seated posture. If you have that pillow still handy, you can bring it right underneath your bottom and let your hips release forward just a little bit. Okay? If you have your chair close by, you can bring it in so you're not stretching all the way down, and use it as a means of lifting the arm up so that we can stretch over. Breathing as you reach, lengthening through the spine, lengthening through the arms. And take your time here. Reach, feel your body. Play with different angles through the neck. Lift your chin up. Reach your body up. Draw your chin down. Feel the back of your neck. Draw up. Breathe as you move. Good. Now let's take both arms and reach towards that chair. Just in doing that, I already felt a little adjustment in my spine. So you want to bring your body close enough to the chair that you're not forcing or forging anything, but far enough away from the chair that your body has the length to lengthen. Now, the key is to keep the bones down. Your sits bones are those two bones right underneath your booty that are just anchored down to the ground while the hips are opening. Now from here, let's move through the spine. You should feel a nice twist through the abdominals and tighten those abdominals. Squeeze them in, because this is an active stretch that is also strengthening your intercostal muscles. All of those muscles are on your booty. So as we breathe in, I want you to turn your neck to the left. Now see this left shoulder, how it's up to my chin? Relax it. Good. Draw your chin down and circulate it all the way around. Good. Go ahead and slowly release, relaxing through your shoulders, relaxing through the chest. Just feeling everything in your body soften as you move with intention. Good. Slowly release your arm open wide. And now we're going to draw that arm all the way across the body. Feel the twist through the right side of the oblique. And then slowly open it nice and wide. Let's do 5 of those. For 1, 2, 3. Exhale as you're opening, releasing any tension through the side of the chest and the pectoral muscles. 4 and 5. Good job. Bring both of your hands behind you. Fingers face away. Press the chest up and let the head fall back. Open your mouth and relax through your jaw. And the next breath, slowly draw the chin to the chest and draw the elbows back and the shoulders back, squeezing through the shoulder blades. Let the belly relax here. Let the back relax at the bottom of your spine. Good. Reaching your arm forward, one at a time, and then reaching your arms forward, letting the head fall heavy through the shoulders. Breathing in, round everything up, and slowly lift and rise. Good. We'll go ahead and bring our chair over to the other side. And then you can reach your arm out, twist it across the other way, and receive. Remember, every side of our bodies are going to feel different than the other side. So be patient with you and allow your breath to relax every bit of your being. Breathing in, slowly melt into the base of your spine. Nice and easy, turn your chin away, feeling that space as you look off in the other direction of the arms, relaxing through the shoulders, squeezing through the abdominals. Let's take some big circles through the neck. It's giving us a nice stretch through the arm muscles as well as the intercostal muscles around our rib cage. And then slowly reverse, nice and easy. Good. Breathing in. Let's open wide. Oof, doesn't that feel good? And then slowly close. For 1, 2, 3. Relaxing through the shoulders. 4. Moving with intention. And 5. Great job. Right here, let's lift and lengthen. And lift and lengthen. And lift and lengthen. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. Bring both of your hands to center and draw your chin to your chest. Closing your eyes here, just feel the space from the back of your shoulders now. Notice the awareness you have from the navel as it draws into the spine. Relaxing through the shoulders, relaxing through the legs. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. All right, everybody, that's back to the basics. Hopefully your back is feeling a little more relaxed and empowered, and hopefully you'll be able to incorporate some of those movements and mindful awareness into your everyday. I sometimes like to do them right in the morning before I even get out of bed, and at the end of my day before I get into bed, so that I have restful sleeps and beautiful, productive days. I hope you feel good, because the only way to be strong is from the inside out. All right, have a great day. I'll see you next time.